Okay, the first three is Legions of Doom, The Skull.
In August of 2021, the doom metal community suffered a terrible loss in the death of Eric Wagner, legendary vocalist for Trouble, the Chicago-based stalwarts of all things heavy and psychedelic. His gritty yet melodic vocal, combined with Bruce Franklin's granite-heavy guitar tone, became the catalyst for no less than 7 stellar records over the course of 3 decades. Upon leaving the band in 2008, he formed the very Trouble-adjacent The Skull with bassist Ron Holner, releasing 2 more stellar doom records and working on a third before his untimely passing at the age of 62 due to COVID-19 related complications.
The good news that can be extracted from all of this is the files for what would become the third Skull album have been found and resurrected by an elite group of players, including Holner, Carl Agell of COC and Leadfoot fame, and St. Vitus' Scott Riegers, as well as several other Vitus/Trouble-informed musicians under the new moniker Legions of Doom. The debut album, titled simply The Skull, consists of 8 tracks constructed around Wagner's lyrics and 1 track including his pre-recorded vocals.
Opener, the appropriately titled Beyond the Shadow of a Doubt, offers all of the heaviness and idiosyncratic charms of classic Trouble. Crushing riffs, classic guitar harmonies, bold tempo shifts, all of it capped by Agell's booming vocals that sound quite refreshing against this music. The up-tempo 4-minute blaster, Insecticide, hurtles from the speakers on a pulsing riff. Agell spewing out venomous lyrics. Do you think nobody knows the devils that I have seen? And so your world keeps on turning different shades of green.
Rieger sounds absolutely deranged on the slow crusher Hollow by All Means, the longest cut on the record, clocking in at nearly 10 minutes. The track boasts some spectacular drumming from stickman Henry Vasquez, as well as lengthy Weeping Willow guitar atmospheres from Scott Little and Lothar Keller. Wagner's final vocal moment, Heaven, pits his tender, clean performance against the band's signature psychedelic Floyd meets Sabbath arrangements, final impact similar to classic Trouble fare like All Is Forgiven. While the Doom community will likely never encounter a vocal talent to rival Wagner's legacy, the fact that his memory lives on in these tracks by this exciting new collective shows the genre is alive and thriving. Looking forward to the upcoming tour that begins in late September. Could we possibly get the Misery shows and Burial at Sea in the same show? One can only hope.
This is the Snaggletooth Rock and Roll Podcast.